Hey, welcome to this section, and in this video we will deal with the introduction to bibliometric analysis, a quantitative method of academic literature. And as a form of introduction, a literature review is a critical and systematic examination of scholarly output, such as articles, books, and other sources that relate to a particular subject matter that you are looking at. And by the way, literature review can serve as a roadmap that helps a new study to navigate thoroughly through a specific subject matter. And by so doing, the following are the purposes of literature review. Number one is to give an overview of what has been done in the past, and second one is to help to identify gaps, which is now going to help the new study to know what to do and how to do it. And the third one, it helps to conceptualize a particular research within prior knowledge. And the fourth one is that by your literature review you can gain methodological insight on how to carry out, or the instrument to use in carrying out your research. And when you do literature review, it gives credibility and trustworthiness that you already know what has been done in the past, and by so doing you can avoid redundancy. And by redundancy we mean that you doing what has been done all over again. So overall, when we are looking at literature review is more of you read and write, you critique, you identify gaps, you know what has been done, what has not been done, and all that. So it's more of qualitative in a way. But recently we already have the quantitative aspect of literature review, whereby we look at what are the findings that they use, and why are differences, why are variances in the findings of prior study, right? And by so doing, that means we are doing what we call systematic review. Systematic review is not just you writing or reading. Systematic review deals with you using the result of prior study and trying to look at why is this person having different results from this guy and all that. And by so doing, we use more what we call meta-analysis. I mean, the second one that is growing recently is what we call bibliometric analysis, and that will be the purpose of this video. We are going to be looking at the rudiment of bibliometric analysis. And when we talk about bibliometric analysis is just a quantitative method that involves analyzing and examining bibliographic data. And by bibliographic data we mean number of publications, number of citations, authors, or any other metadata. And this will help us to gain insights into characteristics and pattern and thread in a specific body of knowledge. And bibliometric analysis uses statistical and computational techniques. So to carry out a successful bibliometric analysis, what are the things that we need? And those are the things that we're going to be looking at for the rest of this video. And number one is what we call keywords. So keywords is more important when we're carrying out the bibliometric analysis. And for instance, let's say that you want to deal with something around sustainability. So sustainability, you're just looking at how many publications do we have in sustainability, how many citations have we gained in sustainability, or how many authors have written on sustainability. So to find out all this, we need what we call the keyword, and the keyword is going to help us when we are trying to extract data from a reliable database such as Scopus, Web of Science, PubMed, Dimensions, and all that. So the keywords you are going to look at, like we are looking at sustainability now, we are now going to look at what are the keywords around sustainability. You can have social sustainability, you can have economic sustainability, you can have environmental sustainability, you can even have what we call sustainable development, which is still around sustainability. So those are the keywords that when we are trying to extract data from Scopus, for instance, those are the things that we are going to be searching for in Scopus. And the second one is, how do we search? how do we search, and that's what we deal with the search strategy flowchart. First thing is for you to determine what topic are you looking at, and in this case we are looking at sustainability, and from there you move to our scope and coverage and the document type. And when we are dealing with the database, maybe you are looking at, are we using Scopus, are we using Web of Science? When we are looking at the search field, what are you searching for, right? And which time frame do you want to use? Is it from 2015 to date or from 1970 to date? So that those are the data of the time frame, right? Or the language also. You can look at, is it English alone that you want to look at, or is it all the languages that you want to look at, and all that. So when we get to the practical side of this video, you are going to see how we can go about that. And also we've talked about keywords already. So in our keywords, you already know, okay, for sustainability, are you using environmental, are you using social or economic? And in that case, you have the option to look at, are you just searching for a title or abstract that has these keywords that you are looking for, or you want to check the whole publication, or you want to check the keywords of that publication, or you even want to check the footnote and all that has your keyword. So after that, you are now going to look at the date that you extracted the data. So let's say that you extracted it today, so that's what we mean by time or date extracted. And from there you can now look at how many publications were we able to pull out, right? Let's say we are able to pull out 2,000 publications, right? So after pulling out that 2,000 publication, which is our record identifier and screen, so after that you have to review those those articles that you've been able to pull out, right? And from there you now screen, which one are not there, which one are to be there. So in that case, you remove the ones that you don't need, and after that you now have the ones that we are not going to use, or that you are going to use for your bibliometric analysis. When we get to the second part, we are going to see how this flowchart actually works well. And the last thing that is very, very interesting is that tools and data analysis. So in this case, we are going to be using R Studio. So don't panic, right? You don't have to install R on your laptop. You don't have to have any knowledge or prior knowledge of R before, because the only thing that you are going to need is your laptop and your browser. And I'm going to take you to the easiest route to actually carry out the bibliometric, running the R on your browser, and at the end of the day you have the result that you want. So thank you so much for your attention so far, and in the next video we are going to be going deep into the practical aspect of bibliometric analysis. Thank you. See you later. Bye.